Zelda was a factory worker, a unionist and a trailblazing equal pay activist.
I realised unless we did something outlandish, no one would even know, because they control the press and they just leave out anything that's positive about women.
Zelda famously chained herself across the doors of the Commonwealth building in Melbourne in 1969. She was protesting the court's dismissal of an equal pay case with the Meat Workers Union, the AMIEU.
Newspapers came out that night and the next morning, and I thought, well, at least we're here. People know about it now, and this is the beginning.
3 years after Zelda's action, the Commonwealth Conciliation and Arbitration Commission extended the equal pay concept to equal pay for work of equal value.
The three of us who ultimately chained ourselves up against the Arbitration Commission realised we had to form an organisation and be prepared to fight. And that's what we did with the Women's Action Committee. We went on the trams and only paid 3/4 of the fare because we only got 3/4 of the wages. And we went into the public bars and requested drinks at the same price as the men paid, because they said we had to go into the lounge and you had to pay more for your drinks in the lounge. So we had all these sort of protests. The interesting thing was, although you were nervous doing these things, you could also see the funny side of things, and which I think is very important.
40 years after the 1972 equal pay law reform, Zelda was still campaigning for pay justice. In 2011, she stood with female social and community services workers. They argued that sectors like theirs had traditionally been low paid and undervalued because they were so female dominated.
When I was invited to speak at the trade union rally, when I saw the crowds that had gathered there, several thousand, and mainly women, I was astonished. I was just so excited and thrilled, because for years I had gone to trade union meetings where we were lucky if there were 5 women there, and here were these thousands of women, and so enthusiastic, and you could tell by their demeanour that they were so thrilled at being there and being able to participate in this big demonstration. And I was just so overcome emotionally, because it's something I always wanted to see. And here I was looking at it. Oh, sisters, you've done me proud.
In 2012, the tireless campaigning of union members paid off, and Fair Work Australia awarded pay rises of up to 41% to 150,000 mainly female workers in the social and community services sector. Every year, the Zelda Award is presented to a Victorian woman unionist who encapsulates Zelda's determination, courage and direct action.